Bam, we live.
Okay, there we go, and we're live.
What's
Oh Lord,
up?
that's my fault right there.
That's
My
right.
apologies.
So, watch live. Okay, so let's see this.
Okay, that is my fault. I am
Now I can
so
share.
sorry. I am so sorry. Hmm. Oh, you can share it to Instagram. What?
Because Facebook and Instagram are friends.
They are now for real.
They're owned by the same person. Facebook bought out Instagram a couple of years ago, I think.
Oh,
That's why the share to option I think
didn't
is so
know.
easy.
Learn something new every day.
Come play with us. That sounds gross.
Okay.
But I am gonna put that.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to see. Let me share it to Facebook.
I do too much. I don't know about these piggy button situations. We might not do these again for the live.
They're
We might
cute.
not do these again. You think they're cute? Thanks.
They
I
are.
might keep them. I might keep them now. I don't have any wine this week.
It's all right. Me no drink.
I don't need none.
Me no drinky.
No drinky.
Mm, mm, mm.
Um, I'm
Let's see.
friends timeline. Add to whose timeline? Multiple people's? Sure. Add to
Everybody,
some groups, we said. I'm about to add this to a
everybody,
whole.
right on in. Bring it on in. Bring it on in. Oh, we got 2 viewers. What's up?
Hey, viewers. Come chat with us. Say hello.
What's
Tell us who you
happening?
are. Yes, pleasies.
Mm-mm-mm. Ba, 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 ba. I feel like I want to do a dance.
Okay, let's get.
Oh, hey, we got Will in the building. What's up, Will?
What's up? Hey, how are you?
Hey, we got Chulo Poppy. What's up?
Hi. Talk
Oh, we
about
about to
something.
talk. We about to talk. Give us
We gonna
time.
get
Give
to
us
talking.
time.
You talk about
Time.
something. What you got to say?
Okay. What's happening?
Right.
So, well, you all know why we're here. We're gonna finish up with our girlfriends and chill, finishing up where we left off 2 weeks ago. Like that was a week ago. My bad. A week ago. My days are running together. We're gonna finish up where we left off a week ago. So we're
Yes.
on episodes 11 and 12.
Yes.
Ooh, it's on Juicy Tea.
And side note, I just want to say thank you guys for joining us on this new platform with all new stuff compared to what you guys are accustomed
Yes,
to. We have a lot in store, so thank you guys.
for sure. We wanted to have a platform we can involve other people and have some guests on because we had a
Yes.
lot of interaction from you guys and we want to have you guys on this platform so we can showcase everybody's talents
Exactly.
and,
A little
and,
more
and
fun.
what everybody has to say. Right. And we can keep up with everything better this way too.
Facts.
Okay. So, girlfriends and chill. Hmm. We're gonna start off with episode 11. You want to take it away, beautiful?
I, look, I do not want to take it away. This episode, basically, I just got a question. Essentially, this episode was about it's too good to be true.
Okay.
What happens when it's another woman? What happens when it's another woman and she decided to show up out of nowhere on your behind?
At your job.
Good.
At your job.
Not a man. What does it feel like whenever a situation that you're in is too good to be true? What's the old wise tale? If it's too good to be true, probably is.
Probably. In some cases.
Kim's a man. Come here, Kim. Say hey to the people. We're all online. Yes. What's up?
What's up, Cam?
So, Cam, we're talking about episode 11 of Girlfriends, and this episode is basically Jones Boothang, man, at the time. He's too good to be true.
Frank.
Mr. Frank. He's great, but then they find out he has wife and a whole situation. What's your thoughts about that? Being the man that you are in the situation. Talk.
That's too much work for me. That's all I'm saying. One of y'all. More than one? No. I hope he gets whatever he deserves.
Ooh. So, men, if you guys saw a lady, a very attractive young woman, and you didn't want to let her pass you by or slip through your fingers, and you are married, what would you do? Would you be honest and tell her, or would you do what Frank basically did? Wine and dine her, treat her right, take her places, bring her flowers, stop by every night? Like, what would you do?
Keep her on the side.
Okay. Like,
why do y'all do this?
Shoot, some women do it too now.
Why? What are you gaining?
Shoot, okay, like, I wish more people would be a little bit more honest about, what it is that they want. Because I've seen situations where married men or married women will pull somebody in on the side. Sometimes they'll let them know, and the other person's like, well, I don't care. And then they think they're entitled to something. Yeah. Will said he would be honest because she probably would. Okay. She might be.
That is the exact reason I say go ahead and be honest, because it's like you never really know what people are like really, really into. And when you're honest and then they're like, oh, for real, that doesn't freak you out? Okay, well, it's like, yeah, just keep it real.
Right. Oh, look at Outlaw in the building. What's up,
Outlaw? Hi.
So, like, with her doing all of this, like, he was bringing her flowers, whining and dining her and all this stuff, checking up on her, buying her gifts. And meanwhile, Tony also has this guy by the name of Keith. And Keith tells her, I'm married. Let's sneak around. I'm going to buy you nice gifts, take you here, take you there. But, we can't be at my house. We got to be at your house. And then so-called wife was driving by the house. So now they're at Jones' house, sneaking and doing those nasty things.
Doing that grown people stuff.
Doing that grown people stuff. They be having it. They was having it. So when the wife comes by, of course, if you were Maya in the situation, what would you do? Like, the wife rolls up on Maya. Where's John? She's like, who are you? I'm Frank's wife. Tell John I'm here. Put my foot up her. Yeah.
I would be like, Joan is not here today.
You know what? That's what she said. That's exactly what she said.
And I'm Maya's like, and I'm Joan's friend. It's a difference between being like just somebody that worked there. That's your homegirl. You got to be like, I don't even know. Now, where's she at today? Didn't call me and tell me she wasn't coming to work.
Okay, like, she didn't tell me nothing. Like, you got the wrong person.
What's up, Juju? How you doing, girl? Oh, best friend.
So, okay. So, like, with Maya standing up for Joan and then Lynn coming in, and she's almost wanting to claim to be Joan. I would have loved to see that if Maya just let it play out and let her say that she's Joan. I wanted to see what Lynn was going to do. But
Right.
did you feel as though maybe, okay, they didn't know Joan didn't know that this guy was married.
Right.
In a way, I kind of felt like they set Joan up to get that
Mm-hmm.
them
Blowback.
hands.
Mm-hmm. That blowback.
Okay. In a way, I felt like they set her up for that, you
Yeah.
know, because if I was them, I would have been asking questions like, hold on. How long have y'all been married? When did you say y'all got married? Wait a minute. Hold up. Back up. Joan ain't here still, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
I got to be sure, like, what are you really getting at? Why are you coming up here after her? You know, what's your purpose? I would have to start asking questions like, if you're gonna roll up on somebody on their job, baby, you need to be sure that they even know. You know what I'm saying? Be sure that they're doing this to be spiteful before you just roll up on somebody's job.
I agree with you, but you know, people don't have sense.
You're right.
People's emotions get in the way, and like logic goes out the window, and all they care about
Mm-hmm.
is what they're mad about. And at the moment, it just so happened to be her cheating dog husband, which, quite frankly, I feel like, what are you coming to me for anyway? That's yo man. He made an oath to
Okay.
you. Why am
Don't
I
come to
giving
me
the
as a
blowback?
woman, baby. Don't come to me as a woman.
Yeah, like I mean, I get it to some degree in certain situations, but like that, no, don't show up at my job like we just have beef. I didn't do it. Like, come on.
Okay. Like, I don't know you. I barely know him. We just spending time trying to get to
Even
know each other.
I feel like at
We
the end of the
lying.
day, this happened to me before, and I always felt like at the end of the day, the female never owed me any loyalty. I always felt like my man owed me loyalty, so I needed to
Right.
approach him about my issues, because it's like it, you all, everybody has a choice. Everybody has a
Exactly.
choice, and you made
Everybody
yours,
has a
and you said
choice
okay.
now. He made his. Now, this is where I feel like Joan didn't have a choice and she was robbed of that choice by him not saying anything. Let her make that choice whether she wants to pursue something with you or not, with you being married. That's what I don't like. Don't put people in a predicament to where they can't make their own choice. You're just going to make it for them because you want to
Yeah,
be greedy, you know?
exactly.
Because
Exactly. And that's why I feel like honesty is so real,
people can
because it's
get
like,
sued.
honestly, would you want somebody to choose you under the false pretense? Like, you should want people to choose you off of the, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like the realness of who you are, what you like, what's real. Even if the situation's not great, it's like, are you dealing with me off of what it is? Because then there ain't gonna be no
Mhm.
confusion. You ain't gonna be calling me, cussing me out. Your partner might be mad, but that's between.
Okay.
I knew.
But shoot, like, give me the choice. Let me make that decision for
Yeah.
myself. I don't need you making it for me because I want to be
Yeah.
sure that I want to make this decision. Okay. I want to
Mm-hmm.
be sure that I'm ready to receive the repercussions coming behind it. Okay. All right. Because
Thank
if
you.
I'm
Because
not,
it's possible repercussions in them situations, and a lot of people feel like, oh well, like you said, it's like you just gonna roll up on her job, and you don't even know if she knew about you or anything like
Mhm.
that. Like, you could totally blindside her, and
I mean,
it's
ready to
totally
fight.
not funny. Because
And
I
then
would
she
be
knew,
pissed.
knew her
You just
husband
get
was
attacked at a
capable of
club.
this.
Like, what
Right.
happened?
Right. Like,
Like, what?
she knows her husband is capable of doing all of this because he continues to do it. So why are you going after the woman? Like, that's like, ladies,
Mm-hmm.
why do we tend to do that? Like, why do we go after the women when our men are just as much at fault? Are we scared or something? Like, we got to open our mouth, baby.
You know what it is?
Hi.
It is fear. I think a lot of it is fear that women won't stand up and say anything. And but I feel like women are always under a lot of pressure. I feel like we might have talked about this. If we either talked about this on a show or together as friends, I'm not sure. But we're under so much pressure as women to have like this in order, that in order, and this is your biological clock, and that's ticking. Hi, Yolanda. And
Where's it
it's
now?
like we have so much pressure to like get the ball rolling with someone. Like, people are always making it seem like our time is running out, our
Mhm.
golden years are leaving us. You know what I mean? Like, just society. And I think that a lot of women are like, I've been with this person forever. I have to cling to them. And it is out of fear. Like, I can't what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like I don't know anything else or no one
I
knows
do not like that. Like a lot of
it's
a
not
lot of
good.
women that I have come into contact with that think like that they have to be on this certain thing by a certain age. I'm like, listen, you cannot control that.
Yep.
Like you said in your podcast, divine time is just that, it's going to happen when it has to happen. Like you just need to enjoy your life, stop stressing, and do what it is that you like to do. Don't worry about what this person got going on because it's probably not as good as it looks. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You never
Like
know
I've
what
been
trials, tribulations people are
right.
dealing with, and you so busy looking on the outside, looking in, feeling away. It's
Mm-hmm.
like just focus and don't even worry about that because you're
Yep.
right. It's just divine timing. That's real.
Mm-hmm. And believe me, you wait, that right person come along when you least expect it, baby, gonna blow your socks off.
Boom, boom.
And your
I
lace
don't know.
front back.
I feel like it's not good to live like in fear like that. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? Like that's the type of fear again that'll like hold somebody to a situation or accepting like much more than what they should be accepting when they really just need to liberate their self. Like you
Mm-hmm.
need to say what you want. You need to say what will make you happy. And if the situation you're not in is not making you happy, you should say that. You should vocalize that and then you can progress forward. But like any other way, it's like, what are you doing?
Okay, because
You
like
know,
no woman or man wants to stand around and just get cheated on over and over and over. Like, shoot, just
figure it
yeah.
out. Like, what do you? And you know what, too, Ashley? I think a lot of it is as well. I will say this. Um, I think a lot of people are afraid to admit or be honest that they don't want to settle down or that they do want to be more free or more liberated because that's not the standard norm that we're used to seeing. Like a lot of men who maybe are like, I just want to be free. I don't really want to have a girlfriend or like a person. I just want to do me. Like, yeah, we I feel like we're like, just be honest, say that because we don't judge people. Like we really don't care. A
Right.
lot of people judge them, and I think down to like people that they genuinely care for, like their family and people, like they have to get past that line of
Mm-hmm.
like caring what people are gonna think. Because it's like if that's what really makes you happy is to be free and do you, like you're not doing us any favors by lying about it.
Okay, look, girl, my heart is jumping. Like I have been holding this in for a long time. We've already talked about it. Like I'm not trying to throw shots at anybody for this, but it's like most of the older generation, like especially women, what are we telling our girls when they make a mistake and they probably sleep with one too many men in your perspective of what you call too many men? You're telling them that they're worthless or their value just went down. You know what I'm saying? I think that's BS because just like you can go on a lot and buy a brand new car with no miles and nobody drove, somebody else can come to that same lot, find a 99 Honda, invest in it, and make that thing the best thing on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like it's all about the person and the value that's within you. It's not about what you did, what you do, how you doing it, or what you did to get to where you are. It's all about the value within that person. Oh, this been eating me up inside. Jesus.
I feel it. I feel it. Bring
I had
that
to get that
church,
out.
baby,
So
church.
it's like we want the younger generation to change, but why are we? I'm not gonna
Trying
say
to box
we.
them in.
I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, like a lot of older women and men box the younger generation in, and it's like let them out of that box because they're kicking, they're trying to get out of it. Like don't box them in and hold them to a standard that you want to hold yourself to. Let them create their own standards and create
You
their
know what,
own
too?
boundaries.
They're not thinking about how I had this conversation with my dad not too long ago about how um, kids now are a lot smarter than how I was when I was their
Mm-hmm.
age. Not because we were stupid by any means. I feel like, we're educated. But I feel like they just have access to stuff I never had access to. Like they have access
Mm-hmm.
to computers and tablets and all this technology that I never ever touched when I was that age. And so all the things that they're really getting their hands on, you'll really start to see in a couple of years, but it's that same progressiveness. Like that access to tech is giving them access to internet, and that access to internet has, in just the generation of us, you've opened up so much diversity to the
Mm-hmm.
upcoming generation that they're seeing that quicker, sooner, faster than we ever saw it. So they're adapting and changing. Like you think YouTube and you're seeing like 10, 12, 13-year-olds doing like full face makeup, but it's like they might be bomb makeup artists someday. And
Okay,
people
and
are gonna
that's
rag
why,
on them because they're kids. But
right? A lot of people look at me like, "What? You actually talk to your kids about that, baby?" Yes, like it's there for them to see, and I would rather them come to me and ask me about it than ask their friends that don't know nothing about it and then be missing. Right, you see that comment? I'm about to put it up. Hold on. I was hoping it. So,
like everybody, why is that always the common consensus among us?
see, this is what makes this so fun, like stuff like this.
Yes.
So, what do y'all think about practicing polygamy? Oh my goodness.
I feel like do what works for you. I don't have to answer
Right.
for that. Like I don't have to. That's y'all. Y'all don't got to answer for my sins or my choices. I ain't got to answer for y'all sins or y'all choices. Whatever y'all choose to do you. I would just say lead with love and lead with a good heart. There you go. But do you.
Okay.
Do you. Make peace when you can.
This is why we did this, to share stuff like this, like moments like those, like oh my goodness.
But they do need
okay. Okay, so we just got all off topic. We started preaching there for a minute. So
this is what y'all came for.
Okay. So the going by the house, you know, I got a story for this, but going by the other woman's house.
Yes. I never did this, but
I have
an upside down smiley face right now. I would for you,
but I didn't go for her. This woman went for Joan. I didn't go for her.
Yeah.
Somebody lied to me, and I happened to know what they were. I pulled up. I rang the doorbell. No answer. I beat on the door. He comes out.
Home.
I'm like, so you got like you don't see me, but you know, it's not something that I do anymore. But yeah, I did it. No shame in my game. I did it. Not gonna do it again. But hey, because we as people been beating a dead horse with relationships.
I never did that before. I honestly don't think I've ever known where the other women like ever. I'm trying to think.
I had some issues back then, y'all. I don't work them out though.
That's okay. That's okay.
Look, we said women do it too. We said women do it too. Women do it too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, nobody wants to
stressed that collectively. It's fine to stay. I would never knock anybody for doing what they feel like they need to do, but I feel like the vetting process or the things that we look at when we're choosing to stay or go can be difficult. I don't think we always do that.
I'm not here to argue, but I have talked about this.
Yes.
About the men setting rules and not women. Why? Why? When we're the sole providers of the house anyway, just about right now in this day and time. You know what I'm saying?
What do they even mean?
Like, I'm guessing because I've heard this I've heard this said before. It's like almost like the women shouldn't have, the woman or women or whatever shouldn't have any control over anything. But it's like, hell, excuse my language, it's been given to us. So what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of men out here that's not stepping up to the plate and being responsible and taking up that role that they used to take. It's more women out here working harder than men, grinding harder than men. Anyway, so
I'm with you 1,000% on it. I just
it's not all men, but it's just, you know, I don't feel like there should be any. Like in my relationship now, we communicate. Like nothing's, well, you're over this more than I am, or I'm over this more than, you know. So it's like that stuff right here. Like this conversation is to open up people's minds and get them, you know, kind of think differently on different stages. But anyway,
when it comes to okay, I feel as though I just did an episode on dropping expectations of people, specifically for stuff like this. I feel like you can say what works for you, rightfully so, and people should be like, this is what I need, or these are things that I would like out of a person or in my relationship, and the other person can only be who they are, and you either
Right.
accept it or you don't.
Or
Like, if
not.
they want to change, or they want to be different, or they want to do different, or try things your way, or try to compromise in areas, that's going to be on them. But you can't force people to like be different. And so it really comes to people feeling like they can force, or they should force, or they should have to enforce something. I feel like I was in a situation where it was like cool and free, and then there was like rules and stipulations and stuff we had to do, and it just made it very difficult because it wasn't who either of us actually was to our core, and it just didn't work because
Right.
it's like, ooh.
I believe in relationships, everybody should still have their freedom, still have their freedom, their privacy to just be themselves. Because if you get somewhere and you can't be yourself, then, I mean, what are you doing? You're unhappy. You're disturbing the peace around the place because you're looking around, you moping, you upset. But, oh, Lord, age ain't got nothing to do with it. But it's just,
I agree. I mean, to each his own opinion. I see he was saying, that's beta males that compromise, but I think compromise is a natural thing among people. You have to learn how to compromise with people. Any one person, you're at some point going to compromise with children, other adults, other men and women. I just think it's smart to understand how to do that, especially with your partner. And I think it's respectful to be able to hear them out and see where the compromise can come from on both ends. So, who knows?
Okay. But it's anyway, moving right along.
Let's get it.
We all have different views, different outcomes of different situations. So we all operate different. And that's the beauty of life and people. So
I'm 30. Yeah. Sorry.
So let's see. Let's go ahead and go on to episode 12, because pretty much episode 11 was just about the cheating husband and John being with a married man and not knowing and blah, blah, this. And the woman coming
episode
after her.
12,
the
list. The list.
So in episode
like something I would tell somebody to do.
Okay. They did create a list. And then they went to the art gallery with that list to find a man that fit that list.
Bad choice.
Terrible choice. So a man walks up to Joan. He introduces himself. She wasn't feeling it. So she walks up to somebody else. She introduces herself. And comes on to him like way too strong and kind of scared him away a little bit. And he's like,
what the heck is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Like, you okay? You all right? You straight? So, men, how do y'all feel about women that come on too strong? Like, do y'all get afraid and back off or what? Like, what do y'all do? Like, do you think something's wrong with them? Think they crazy a little bit? Just a little something? A little bit?
It's funny. I can be an assertive female, but I've had people tell me that it's off-putting, so.
You know what? I always thought that I was assertive, but I really wasn't, because, I used to be like really, really shy. And I would never say anything to anybody. And it was just kind of like, how was I doing too much? I barely really said anything and stuff like that. But then as I got older, and, I used to drink a whole lot. I think it was the guys that I was dating. They wanted to get me drunk and in hopes of a good time later on. You know what I'm saying? And it never would happen because my tolerance was so high that it's like, oh, I'm drunk as shit. You're doing too much. I don't want to talk to you no more. Okay, bye.
See you later.
But That was a different time in my life. That was a different time in my life. I feel like my great granddaddy got me prepared for stuff like that, just in case.
I feel like that. Yeah. I don't think that really. I haven't dated much in the last couple of years, so I feel. I don't even know. I feel confused. And then the 1 year that I could date, COVID happened, so what? No date.
COVID just messed everything up. You take her bald head self back home.
Why do you? We talked about it being like a bad idea, the list situation. I know why I think it's a bad idea. Why do you think it was a bad idea?
I feel like it's a bad idea because then it's almost like an expectation of somebody when you walk up to them, because you have a list and you want them to live up to that list that you have, but nobody's really gonna live up to your exact standard. I mean, if you find that perfect person, cool, kudos to you, enjoy it. But nobody's actually gonna live up to that list that you have. So it's kind of like, I feel as though you should really get to know somebody, because that can change your whole mindset on what you thought that you wanted. Because that could be like, take my relationship for example. This is way out of the norm for me. This is a new type of man. You know what I'm saying? I was scared at first because I'm like, what I do to deserve it, baby? I don't know about this now. I'm not used to this. Nope. Nope, this is strange. This ain't playing out right. Like, can we start over? Can we go somewhere else? But it's great. I didn't go in with a list. I dropped my list.
Exactly.
And I picked up something new.
A lot of people have like superficial. Hi, my dear. A lot of people have superficial things on their list that they want in a person. And I think those things tend to overpower some of the deeper moral things that they may care about, or like how they're treated, or like just the things that like only come like in a person's like genuineness or their makeup. You know what I mean? That it's not always physical, but you would have to really get to know the person. And I think that over time, people just have to learn, like, the superficial stuff is great. I feel like you should have attraction to a person. That's part of being around them. But like attraction comes in a lot of forms than just the physical. You know what I mean? Like, you can be attracted to the way people speak to you. You can be attracted to the way people like care for you. Like, just in general, how they show up for you in that way, how you guys communicate. There's a lot.
It's
people
a whole lot.
That stuff more than the superficials. Like, he's got big muscles and a 6-pack and he's 6'5" and you know, like.
Okay, because you don't want to miss your Prince Charming looking for who done it and what folks they missed. Okay.
You gotta.
But let's see. So, well, I better not talk about that because that was like on the next episode. Okay, so Toni, she goes to the bar. She meets the love of her life. And they talk, and he's an artist. He wants to sell arts. But you know how Toni is. She wants her love to be bought. Like, you have to buy Toni nice gifts, shining items. But this man here, he doesn't have that much money. She made a promise to him back in school that I will love you no matter what. He's into art. He's an artist, like I said. She said that he's sweet, he listens, and he even greases her scalp.
Aww, that's real love.
That's so sweet. Made me want to ask Kelvin, is he gonna grease my scalp tonight? I already did it, so he ain't got to worry about it. So how do you feel about Toni reconnecting with her high school sweethearts?
I mean, I don't be taking nothing Toni do serious no way. She's so superficial that I'm like, it'll be here today, gone the next. Like,
I don't know. She look like she might hold on to this one for a little bit try. I feel like she'll
sweet. I don't know. It's cool. It's sweet. I don't knock anybody going back to what they like that. It's cute. But just make sure you know. Because
I
you
would.
might get with somebody because you'll be like, oh, I know them since high school. And then it's like, yeah, you know them since high school. Think about that. You start to remember, and then you start realizing, like, oh, you ain't changed much. Oh, no.
Okay, like this episode here, I feel like it was just like the base of the next one coming up because the next one had all the juicy stuff. And I don't know if we want to spoil it or not. This episode was kind of like we're gonna lay it out right here, and then you're gonna have to tune in to the next one to get all the juicy stuff. All right. So questions. Let's ask some questions while we have this little bit of free time.
Free time. I'm legit just.
How do y'all feel about love being bought? Do you actually think that you can buy love? Let me
Nope.
put that up.
Sure don't. Not real love.
Okay.
I do not.
Or can your love be bought? However you want to word it.
Yeah. In the comments, can y'all's love be purchased? If so, what's the cost? What's the price? What y'all charging?
Oh Lord.
I would like to know questions that
need
answers.
While we're waiting, like y'all might want to chime in on this one. So it was this thing going around about this guy tweeted. I saw it, I think yesterday. He was like, somebody send me some feet pics, I'll pay. It's really men out here buying feet pictures.
I had a guy approach me on Twitter maybe like 6 to 8 years ago. And he wanted me to send him a picture of my little feet. And he also told me that he had wet dreams about my feet. That I would step on him like crush him in the dream, and somehow it would not like on his piece, but like he was a small person and I was a giant, and I would be like stepping at like I don't know. I actually still remember that guy's Twitter name, but I'm not gonna go look him up.
Okay, like that would have scared me. That's a little weird.
It was.
Will said Oprah got enough for him.
It was weird. I'm not gonna.
You got to get out from under Stedman first.
Yes.
He said, not at all. I agree. It's not enough money in the world to buy me love. I'm sorry. Like, you're going to have to come with more than that. A whole lot more. Oh, because some people.
Money does not. That. If anybody knows me,
it sounds nice.
Not the way to my heart at all.
Okay.
People have tried.
I hate when people are at stores. Like, okay, I used to be a car hop at Sonic. We both did. I used to hate going to cars and the men are flirting with me, and then they'll pull out a big wad of cash and try to search through it. You could have had that money ready before I came, baby. I don't care about I just want the money for this order so I can skip my happy tail back in there, okay?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I cannot stand that.
It was one time a guy put out like I told him I liked his car. He had like a really nice like old school Corvette, and I was like, "Ooh, nice Corvette." And he was like, "You're the first person that's told me all day," and tipped me $100. And I was like, "Thank you."
Okay, I take that. Thank you. That's mine.
Genuine. I meant that from a real place. It was a nice looking car.
Okay.
I really meant that.
Oh goodness, but Tony and that buying love stuff, Jesus, bless her heart.
You can't buy me love.
Okay. I have another question, but I feel like that might be a little bit too personal and private. Like, better leave that alone. You can't hurry, love. No, you just have to wait. Y'all know I think I can sing right.
You can. I am not that gifted at that. I'm in the car, in the shower.
Out of me.
I'll dance my tail off on the screen, but we're not doing nothing else.
He said you can buy love, but you can't buy loyalty.
I almost feel like it's the reverse.
I feel like it's the reverse because people will be people will turn on the right people for the right amount of money.
Bloop,
So you
thank
can
you.
buy loyalty
Very
over love.
quickly.
That's what I feel. Because
And
anybody
just
with two
because a
money
person turns on you doesn't mean they don't love you. Somebody can do a lot of messed up stuff to you and genuinely have a lot of love for you, but they're just jacked up people. But loyalty, oh, people, you can pay for some loyalty. People in politics do it every day.
all the time. All the time.
That's all politicians do is pay for loyalty.
Okay. That's it. That's all.
That corruption.
Definitely be bought. Shoot.
Ooh.
So can y'all hear that?
No,
Y'all hear Lauren singing?
we cannot.
Oh my goodness.
I want to.
So the kids in there playing Fortnite and Lauren is singing down, y'all. Like,
So we are gonna be talking about P Valley when that comes back. Do you guys watch P Valley? Have you tapped in? Because if you haven't, you need to. It's just all around a very funny show. If you're a former dancer or cheerleader, you probably would really like it as well. Just overall, if you're from the South in general, if you were flagline band, anything, I feel like you might like it. If you were into like musical performance or performing arts, you would love that.
it's a pretty decent little drama-filled show.
Very funny. I enjoyed it. We're gonna be reviewing that, and I can't wait.
And also, if y'all want to be a part of the show, y'all can send us an email and we can give you details and get you all set up so you all can be on here, promote your podcast, your business, your brand, whatever it is that you want to do.
Yeah, just make sure that you guys follow you can follow on Instagram, of course, across the screen. They'll follow our Instagram. And the link is in the bio on the Facebook page and the IG page and the Twitter page and everywhere that Caution Women I Play podcast is at. There we will be. So follow us so you can always get tuned in when new things are coming down. The email is there if you want to just find the buttons and click that way.
Yeah. So you can find us anywhere. Like, we're probably just going to chat if y'all want to chat now.
Yeah.
Right. Episodes 11 and 12, they were pretty straightforward and to the point. With episode 11, I don't know. I feel like that's a little touchy-feely.
Mm-hmm.
We got into that, though.
We really did. Oh, so I'm not going to bring. That's very interesting. You can buy love, but you can't buy loyalty. That's interesting. I immediately was like, oh no. I don't know. Because I've heard this before. I have heard that before.
Okay. I've heard people say they would rather somebody buy them than. I've actually heard that. And I'm like,
me too.
Okay, that's nice.
Some people don't want to be in love.
They don't. But that's all right though.
Just want to be taken care of.
That is.
I feel like as long as you're honest about what you want.
Okay, and you feel like
some people
who
just want a companion. Like, I just want to hang out with you whenever I'm not doing anything. So, all right.
I feel like I'm SpongeBob. Oh, y'all, to match the podcast colors, I went to New Hope, so I put on my New Hope jersey.
I just wore all black.
Yeah.
with my ad. Wait, here I go. My eyeshadow.
Okay. I just went with a little dark shade up here. Nothing too bright and colorful like usual.
You look all
just a little something light.
Black. I look like a ninja. All I'm missing is my face.
You need to come up with a group name for everybody.
A group name? The Wops. We realized that the name is Caution WAP, and I think it's hilarious.
We realized it as we were creating the emails and stuff, and I was like, WAP.
WAP.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
We're gonna catch some
goodness.
backlash for that later. Watch.
This is our playground. Just letting y'all know.
Okay. You're gonna see a lot of shenanigans going on. This is just to start us off, get everybody familiar with what's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, what we're gonna do,
Exactly.
and stuff like that. Get everybody in the groove
Yeah,
of joining the lives. We have great conversations. Y'all get a little dab into our phone conversations.
yeah. Just a dab.
Just a little taste. Just a little taste.
See, you got the little voice. All we need. We just need to nurture that thing.
Ain't no nurturing over here, honey. I try to hit them high notes.
Yeah.
I can hit them sometimes, and sometimes I can't. They go.
That's always what happens. A high note. Comes in, your voice all scratchy, like, woo! Didn't know that was Kermit.
But I love
That was
karaoke though.
Kermit.
I sound bad, but I will sing some karaoke. I don't care where I am, who I'm around, baby. I'm gonna sing. Don't let my song come on. Where's Hey?
I'm literally just trying to figure out how to screen grab.
Okay. You said you figured out how to do what now?
I was trying to screen grab us on here on my iPad, but I was like, eh.
Okay. Will said, "What a wig at?"
Which one? The pink one?
Probably.
That wig is retired until next
Hold
Halloween.
on
Thank
to
you
that
very
wig.
much. It was a special. The Halloween special.
Where the wig at?
When look, y'all start letting us know that you want to come on here. I'm about to start having fun with all these guests now. Y'all
Okay.
all asking questions. The
Yeah.
Halloween joint. It's in the room. It is retired.
You know what? I think we could invite them like after and just have like a little chill moment just to kick back and laugh and joke with everybody and talk some sugar honey iced tea.
Talk some spit.
Yeah.
Talking spit. Hey.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at with shows is if you guys have any shows that you feel like we should be watching, let me know. I have a one show at a time limit. I can't watch like 50. I didn't. You have to pick one.
I have time now. Your girl is officially out of school. I have time to sit down and watch a little TV.
Yeah.
Well,
I've been watching Lucifer
January.
currently. I've been watching Lucifer currently.
I haven't gotten back into that yet.
Girl.
I have to go.
I'm on season 4.
I'll check it out later.
Quite upset because I don't want to
start over at 1 because I like a lot of Marvel and DC. Do we have Marvel and DC fans in the house?
Yeah.
I love Marvel and DC. I watch anything they put out just about. I like
it's like supernatural Marvel DC-ish interestingness, soap opera-y.
Okay.
Because they're real angels in the show. It's like
I will rewatch just about anything Marvel has put out, which I'm doing that now. But they just put some new episodes on The Shield. But I wanted to go back and rewatch everything because it's been a while since I've seen it. And I have no idea what's going on. It's pretty good. It starts off slow though, but it's pretty decent. I like it.
I'm waiting for Power to come back on. Not gonna lie to you guys.
That too, because I want to see what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Is Tasha gonna get out of
here? What Monet?
Tariq gonna die? Is Tariq gonna pull some strings?
They put a new trailer out.
We don't know.
See that? I did see.
I haven't seen the trailer.
I'll have to send it to you so you can laugh because I was like, this fool. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm gonna come with the blue wig and the green wig, and I just need to go to Spirit Halloween right quick.
That's gonna be funny. Look, you got me yawning now, and I'm nowhere near sleepy.
I'm trying not to yawn like for real, Cam. I'm like, ooh.
Okay, we have a little time. We're reaching the hour mark. We can go ahead and shut this thing on down. If y'all want to chat, we can stay on a little bit and send you the link or some.
Yes.
Want to come and get to know us a little bit better or whatever.
I'm not telling anybody anything about me. Let me quit.
I mean, not personal, I'm sure, but you know.
I'm not talking.
Oh, goodness. But it's been great. We appreciate all of y'all stopping by and chiming in and stuff.
Make sure that you guys come back with us next Wednesday as we kick off again. Same time, same place. We're going to try to do better about sending little like pre-reminders to people so that you guys are more aware. But yes. Bye, loves.